Hi, I'm Jess for GetYourRockOut, and I'm here with Chris from Xentrix. How are you doing this weekend? Are you looking forward to your set?
Yeah, really looking forward to it. All here ready to go. Should be good.
Brilliant, brilliant. So I hear you're headlining, there's a festival in May that you're co-headlining, is it?
Yeah, headlining in May, we're playing Thrashosaurus in Norwich, which should be good. We've been asked to do that before, and finally we kind of gave in. So yeah, off down to Norwich. I think that's first weekend in May, I think. Should be good. Should be good.
Are you looking forward to this weekend and your set and everything?
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, we've been aware of this kind of festival for a while, and we're pretty excited about it. We're just enjoying playing at the moment. You know, we had a massive break. We're back together. Just loving it. It's like being a teenager again, believe it or not. No laughing.
So no laughing in interviews ever?
Oh no, I do smile occasionally.
Totally formal ever.
Yeah.
So are you looking forward to Hammerfest after reforming after a little break?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Little break, big break, the 20-year break.
You know, time, it passes, it comes and goes.
Yeah. But we're just looking forward to it. But we've just been so busy. We've written a new album, so we're going to be properly going into the studio. All the demos are done for that. We're going to be going and recording that in later in May. I'm very, very excited about that, and that's going to be hopefully released later on in the year. So first album for 23 years, I think.
That's longer than I've been on this earth. I'm pretty looking forward to it, actually. So you're looking forward to that later this year?
Yes, that's going to be later this year.
Brilliant.
And then we'll do probably a few UK dates here and there coming up to Christmas to promote that. So
nice.
Very excited. It's probably, we think, best songs we've ever written. You know, so I just hope everyone else agrees.
So how did you find it after your break, gelling back together again as a band? Did you remain friends throughout the period of time you were apart?
We've always been good friends. So it was weird. It was always me said I'd never do it again.
Yeah.
And then I noticed there was a lot of bands from round from when we were together, when we were young, and they'd got back together and they were doing these like European festivals and stuff where you fly out and play on a Saturday and come home Sunday. And we thought, well, if they can do that, so can we. And suddenly that was quite appealing. So I actually suggested that we get back together to do that. And we've done loads of these fly-away festivals around Europe and stuff, and it's amazing. And obviously now we're back. We thought it'd only last 6 months or a year or something. I think we're into our third year now.
Yeah.
Exciting. And what happened was, you get back together, you start playing again, and somebody goes, I've got an idea for a new song. And all of a sudden you're into, should we do an album? And that's where we find ourselves now.
So basically we have you to thank for you being here today.
Yeah.
And everyone else's agreement, of course.
Yeah, of course, yeah. They'd be fine with that, I'm sure.
So you stayed friends, you had a break for 23 years. What brought upon the break from the band for so long?
I think when we were doing it originally, we were very serious about it. We saw it as our jobs and our future. And the whole music scene changed. It was that period where Nirvana were very big, kind of dance music was very big. All the rock clubs were closing. There was no Monsters of Rock or Download Festival anymore. That stopped for that period as well. And there was just no metal. So it was just at that time when we needed to be selling more records and earning a living. So the hardest decision ever in my life was that I couldn't do it anymore because it was never going to be a job. So I had to pack it in. And then ended up being a normal person for 20 odd years. Yeah, but I've always just been a metal fan. I still, go to gigs, still go to festivals, and never thought I'd be doing it again myself. At my age, no spring chicken.
If you think about it, though, quite a lot of bands are, in the older years, the ones that are classics, that get the big turnout. Those are bands that have been going for quite some time, and they've been going for 20 odd years. I find it really interesting the fact that you've had that break, you've taken your time, possibly families, jobs, whatever, you've had a little bit of experience. Do you feel like you've brought the experiences that you've gathered within that break period to the new album, which is in progress at the moment?
Definitely, and not only in terms of the writing and the songs and everything about that, but just in the way we conduct ourselves and the way we do business. Sounds a bit formal, but in the way we do things. We're not excitable teenagers anymore. We do things we want to do. We take it all very seriously when we're doing it, but have a great laugh at the same time. And the fact that us at our age can do what we're doing and have so many people loving it as well, which we never thought would happen, it's just amazing. And we never kind of forget how lucky we are to be old buggers being enjoyed by lots of people of all ages as well. A lot of the gigs we did some support shows with Creator
Brilliant.
year before last, and that was one of the first groups of dates we did. And we turned up and there was loads of people there, all with all of our albums and stuff. And most of them people there weren't even born when our first album came out.
Exactly.
And we straight away had this kind of like, oh, hang on a minute, what's happening here? And it's been like that ever since. Everywhere we go, it just blows our mind. Loads of people. And you read your press about us now and it says thrash metal legends and everything. We're reading it going, hang on a minute, are they sure they're talking about us? And it's just, I'm just amazed by it all. Yeah. It's brilliant.
Do you feel like you've matured as a band together in both your opinion towards the scene and your progress as a band together? Do you feel like you've matured in that? Do you feel like your sound's matured since the earlier days that you had together?
Not really. I think we're just the same as we were. I mean, in terms of just the way we are together, we're still pathetically infantile.
Yeah.
And the music, when we're playing, when we're writing, it's just like it was when we were 18, 19 years old. It's the same. And that's the amazing thing for me. You know, when we'd had that huge break and that first note when we were rehearsing again, and we all just had stupid grins on our faces, and it was just like being a teenager again. And we still feel like that every time we play. It's amazing. It's a little bit harder.
It's really sweet though. It's so beautiful that you've managed to remain friends after such a period of time and come back stronger together as a group. Do you feel like this festival is going to be the start of something more for yourselves? You've got more festivals lined up this year.
Yeah, we're concentrating on the writing and the album this year, so there's not going to be much more this year, and we've made sure of that. That's deliberate. What we're aiming for is a lot more towards the end of the year and next year. So we've had an amazing couple of years already. We've done some huge festivals in Europe. We've done some great dates with Overkill and Creator. And now we're going, right, we kind of did that on the back of what we did 20 years ago. And the novelty's maybe wearing off a bit now. So we need to get the album done, and that's the number one priority. Yeah. Then we can come back and go, right, okay, we used to be a novelty. This band were around 20 years ago. This is us today. And that's the way we're approaching it.
You're looking forward to bringing out the new stuff at the end of the year, new tour dates. Are you looking at going on more festivals next year at all? Are you thinking about coming back here?
We'd think about going anywhere. Very happy to come back here.
Yeah. How are you finding this weekend so far? When did you arrive?
I only arrived about an hour ago.
Well, I totally got you as soon as you got here, didn't I?
Yeah. For me, I'm just turning up, playing, and then going home. So I'm not going to see much of the weekend, unfortunately. The rest of them are staying.
Oh, right, okay. You've got things to attend to and lives.
Yeah. Exactly.
A life.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you've brought your experiences to the new material? Do you feel like it's kind of inspired you to...
I'd like to say yeah, but I'm not sure it has. Like I said before, I think we're just the same as we were.
Yeah.
And I like that. When we play, I just turn back into, a teenager again, or like I was in my early 20s when I'm just loving thrash metal.
Yeah. How do you feel?
I'm not sure I want to mature in that context.
Yeah. Do you feel like social media's kind of helped your way through? Do you feel like social media's kind of eased your way back into the scene a little bit more with the coverage that you can get through it? Yeah,
we have said a few times it's amazing that if we'd have had social media 20 years ago when we were doing it, things could have been so different. Because it's very, very instant. We put things on the Xentrix Facebook page or we tweet stuff and you get instantly thousands of responses. And it's really, really interesting to see what people have to say. And people are very genuine on social media. If they think it's bad, they'll say it's bad. If they love it, they'll say they love it. And the Xentrix thing has always been, let's not be the band that everyone goes, oh, Xentrix, they're okay. We want people to either love us or hate us. And as long as we're getting that from people on social media, we're happy. Yeah. But luckily, most people on there are fans and just want us to, people going, come and play here, come and play there, and it's nice that people want to see us. So you like a little bit of controversy throughout the music that you produce? Yeah, a little. Just a smidge of controversy. Just a tad. Yeah. Oh, that's been brilliant. So you're here for just, for one night, is it? Yeah. One night? Yeah. Brilliant. Awesome. It's been amazing interviewing you. I'm totally looking forward to seeing you. And good. I hope you have a lovely evening as well. No, I'm really, really looking forward to it. We've been and had a look at the stage and we're just kind of ready to go. The stage is all pretty amazing here. The turnouts that you can get. It's a family atmosphere here. We may come from different parts of the country, but we are all one huge family here. No, that's always the thing with rock and metal. Once you're in a gig or a festival or something, everyone is very much there as one unit, and that you really feel that. And I think having seen the venue, it's very much It's what we like. Stage fairly small, fairly low ceiling. We can really see everybody,
Quite
and we love it like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's been amazing interviewing you today, Chris. Thanks ever so much, and I hope
My
you have
pleasure.
a great time.
See you later.
Brilliant. See you later.